Welcome everybody to post-university Smash Brothers Orange versus Iona College. I think it's pronounced Iona College. I should probably do my due diligence and learn the pronunciation of the other colleges, but I think it's Iona. We got Rool versus Chrom. Now, Chrom as a character, a little bit more rare than Roy. Has some obvious exploits when it comes to his recovery in comparison to Roy. So, you know, a lot of people just opt for Roy instead of Chrom. But it's always, I always love watching Chrom. He's just very, you know, high-stakes character. Versus Rool. Rool's gonna be pretty big juggle food, especially against a character like Chrom, who can kind of, you know, keep you going off stage for a little bit for days. And right now, Rool at 97%, Iona at 36%. Chrom's doing a really good job at denying the space right now. Oh, but the blunderbuss is going to send him right off stage. In the Chrom side is something you always need to be careful of. You can very, very easily get gimped like that off stage. In those situations, I would like to see some like jumps off stage to kind of get the dare going and kind of hit Chrom right back down and into the blast zone. He can't recover from that afterwards. And you have to be careful there. Always be careful in that little area. You either want to be right above Chrom so he can't really hit you, or just stay away from the ledge altogether. It's not worth it half the time. Oh, covering real low. Right now, post at only 2 stocks remaining in this match. Iona looking at a nice 120 though. Prime for the taking, especially on a character like Rool. Pretty good at getting some, you know, consistent kills. A lot of things kill on Rool. Here's that thing. Here's the problem though. You have to be careful how you place Crown because, you know, it can be something where they can just jump right over it and just kind of intercepts Rool right there. And here comes another problem, is that when Rool doesn't have Crown, it's kind of tough for him to figure out what to do because he's missing a projectile and it can just be used against him. Plus, when he has to, like, Z drops right off stage are incredibly strong against Rool. And that F tilt is going to take it for Chrom. Rool needs something right here. Oh, down throw, up tilt. Yep, and that is going to take it. Down throw, up tilt is the tried and true when it comes to Rool. And here comes the problem, like these low percents. Rool is pretty big juggle food. He can get comboed pretty easily, especially these low percents, especially with a character like Chrom. You know, a lot of these moves have low knockback at early percentage and can lead right into each other, whether it be fair into Dancing Blade and whatnot. And a lot of these confirms are super strong on characters like Chrom. Ooh, a little bit too aggressive off stage, and that landing is going to get punished by F smash on Chrom, putting post at 6 stocks to Iona's 7. Actually 8. What am I talking about? 6 to 8. Now today is ECAC, so this is going to be the stage list for today. Now the stage lists are between the different groupings that we have between our leagues are slightly different. In this one, I believe we were just on Pokemon Stadium 2, which Pokemon Stadium 2 is a, you know, one of the most common stages that we get, if not the most common. A lot of people love Pokemon Stadium 2. Now, Chrom can benefit from a multitude of different situations, but generally, I would probably bring Chrom to a flatter stage. He can probably extend a good chunk of his combos in a similar way to that Wolf would on like a dual plat or something like that. Chrom can also up B to the top platform as like an escape option. So again, I would just probably bring Chrom to a flatter stage. It's just in general, it's not that he does bad on flat stages, it's just that he doesn't get anything extra. He has to rely solely on his kind of horizontal lead in some ways, going from, you know, like maybe a fair into Dancing Blade or something like that. He has to rely on more of those situations on flatter stages. Now, if coming from this, you know, the viewpoint of Smash Orange, I'm trying to think of the character roster. I'd probably bring in Mario, in the sense that Mario does struggle against sword characters, but Chrom's recovery is super exploitable. He has to recover very linearly with his up B, or he has to air dodge back to stage. It's pretty, you know, pretty simple. Now, Mario's cape can take a pretty big advantage of that. Mario's cape can actually knock Chrom back out, especially if you intercept him off stage and he isn't expecting it. You can just hit him right back in the opposite direction. If he hasn't held on to his jump, he's pretty much dead. How's it going, Dr. Katniss? Hope everything's well. But I mean, there's also a plethora of other characters that could be sent out from Smash Orange. I feel like Terry would probably do decently well against Chrom, especially with like offstage games if you decide to go out. With Terry, you could easily just run off and Power Wave for that. It's a it's a kind of a small projectile at that point. It's not really a ton to deal with, but run off Power Wave is stronger than you would think. It's still a disjoint. It can send Chrom right back off. Or if you have a character that, like, if you want to send in another K roll, you could easily get Chrom's recovery by just going completely vertical above him whenever he tries to recover with up B, and just take advantage of that. But there's a give and take. There's always a give and take in this game. And it's looking like we're going to get Wii Fit. Wii Fit coming from Lone Wolf, I assume. It must be Lone Wolf. I know he's been working on this Wii Fit for a few weeks now. We'll see where it goes. Now, Wii Fit, I feel like things like volleyball are going to be a little harder to kind of get off of on a character as quick as Chrom, because he has a relatively big disjoint. He can kind of throw that out pretty quickly too, and it's pretty easy to contest the volleyball. But there's also incredibly strong potential when it comes to just general strength on Wii Fit Trainer when it comes to deep breathing and zoning potential. So, again, it's give and take. Probably when it comes to a lot of the aerials and general movement that's directly on stage, Wii Fit probably struggles against Chrom a little bit because they're not massive disjoints. The only disjoints she really has are going to be, ball, salute the sun, things of that sort. So you want to just generally keep away from Chrom in this matchup, I feel like. Keeping it relatively even, though, Chrom at 93%, with a, about a 20% lead for post right now. Dash attack is going to send Chrom right back off stage. And these are situations where, because Chrom has such a linear recovery that's not so great, you really want to contest with him and kind of force him. If he wastes his jump at all, the Jair. The jab into back air combo is going to be a confirm at ledge. It's a very strong for Chrom. Tech. Missing the tech. Against character like Chrom, you always want to hit your techs, because if you roll in against Chrom, he can easily F-smash you. Up air. Gonna contest that Wii Fit. Wow, I can't actually down to the disjoint. I'm surprised. I do notice that this Chrom does like to jump. That could be something that could be taken advantage of. Just a little bit of contesting. F-tilt is going to take it, putting Iona down, Chrom's down to their last stock. However, Lone Wolf is at 72% right now. This could be a kill for Chrom if he times the right kind of F-smash, or right now it could be jab in the back air again. Chrom is especially strong at ledge when he's ledge trapping. Dash attack is going to send Wii Fit right back out. Jab, jab. No, going for the F-smash. Kind of not being able to cover the jump. Very nice volleyball, though the jab into back air is going to take another stock, putting Lone down to their final stock. Chrom at 63%. Up smash is going to be a little bit greedy right there. I believe it was predicting a roll in. I would like to see a bit more contesting on Chrom's recovery a little bit. Or back up. Very good backup. If you're going to contest it, make sure it's from the above. Don't stand too close to ledge. But up smash is going to take it on Wii Fit. Putting post down to 4. And Iona down to 6. So 2 stock differential right now. Not that bad of a situation for post right now. That is not so big of a hill right now for them to overcome. Now it's just like a little tiny, a little bit of a pothole, we'll say. But let's see if post can swing it back in their favor. As Wii Fit, Wii Fit's kind of a rare character. I feel like it's a little hard to, because I feel like Wii Fit can really benefit from a lot of things, because Wii Fit has, vertical combos that can benefit from a middle platform as well. But I would probably, if I was Wii Fit, because you have a lot of benefit from being off stage in some ways. You don't want to stay off there too long, but you can, if you want, be like a bit of a hover, like off stage, and then throw your volleyball back and kind of like, you know, plank a little bit out there and closer to the blast zones. I would probably work with a longer stage. So if you can get something like leave PS2 open, if you could leave something like Final Destination is also a good pick. Town and City, those are probably the more optimal stages for Wii Fit. Or Kalos. Kalos is probably another potential where you can get decent follow-ups onto that platform. I don't know. Wii Fit probably just really benefits from a wide variety of these different stages. Even something smaller like Smashville can work just because of that platform existing. You can get follow-ups and whatnot. And Wii Fit versus K. Rool. Oh, geez. Now, I do know, of course, Lone Wolf is going to have experience in this matchup because Post University has a lot of K. Rool players on their team. And this is something that Wii Fit, you know, Wii Fit's a very good combo character at close range when she can get it going. And K. Rool is just combo food. You can be comboed pretty easily. Though, K. Rool can also contest with zoning tools that can kind of go through Wii Fit's zoning tools. Crown can probably contest volleyball pretty easily. Going for nairs to kind of cover ledge right now. Back roll right again. Low recovery. And this down air is probably going to be pretty strong, especially when Wii Fit's off stage. Oh, and that, yep, that's going to be good. That's going to be a fair. Really trying to shark out these down airs. But Lone is probably aware now what this K. Rool is going for. Just take your time. Oh, yep. Going for that low recovery. It is going to get snuffed out by down air, putting Post down to their last 3 stocks and leaving Iona at 6. Now, as K. Rool, don't bring K. Rool to Smashville. Don't bring K. Rool to Hollow Bastion. Those are his 2 best stages, in my opinion. You probably want to bring K. Rool to a tri-plat. I don't know about that one. It depends. Probably a dual plat. I would say bring him to a dual plat because the reason why K. Rool does decently well on smaller stages such as Smashville or Hollow Bastion is that he doesn't have a ton of mobility, but he has Crown, which can cover a large swath of the stage. So, one, he can throw Crown to cover the grounding area a bit, use Fair to contest. Middle platform is prime real estate for him to jump on top of that platform and then lead up into an up air ceiling kill. Especially with these smaller ceilings, it's a lot easier for K. Rool to kill. So you generally don't want to bring him to Smashville. You don't want to bring him to Hollow Bastion. Yoshi's Story can be kind of a toss-up because can he really be quick enough to make it to that mid-platform? It depends on the matchup, but you know, I probably wouldn't bring him to Yoshi's Story per se because he could probably sneak out a really early kill if he's lucky. You know, you just probably want to bring him to a dual plat, maybe Final Destination if you are willing to kind of, you know, navigate around Crown on Final Destination. Bring him to something where, you know, he needs to come to you a bit more. Something where, you know, he needs to use his mobility to get close to you a bit more. Because his mobility is not that great. You can take advantage of those situations and then combo him from there on out. Now, I don't know the exact lineup for tonight when it comes to Post. I'm wondering if it's Crimson Vexus, and it is going to be Crimson Vexus on the Terry. If I'm Terry, I'd probably want to bring him to FD. I'd be strong. I feel like FD would be a good choice here. Let's see what's going on, though. We are going to FD, except we're going to the Persona 5 variant of it. Very nice little quick combo. Ooh, grabbing him out of the jump. But good, very good match. Air dodge. Very good power dunk. That back air was pretty obvious, though I thought he was going to get it. The power dunk was very good to kind of counteract it. Very good. I'm pretty sure that was an up smash. Was that a F smash? Ooh, nair into up B. Wait, burning the jump. Again, good power dunk. I like these power dunk mix-ups right here. Nair into side B. I like the mix-ups too. Jeez. Oh, that's tough. Wow, okay. A little suspect on the DI, but that is a situation that's pretty tough for Terry. You need to recover very low to avoid the blunderbuss. I do, again, these power dunks are coming in very clutch for him. But as Terry, when you recover with up B, you do not cling to the ledge, so you need to make sure you're recovering as low as possible, or else you are going to get sucked up by blunderbuss. Oh, spot dodge, missed a grab. I'm surprised belly armor did not come out for that, actually. Fair to catch the jump. Very nice side B. That's going to take it. Nice and toasty. But right now, Crimson Vexus needs to be very careful at these higher percents. This is definitely a stock that K-Rool could easily take. Wow. Reading the aggressive option with an F smash. Very good roll. Right now, Crimson Vexus is looking very strong. And Go Meter has not really been a thing. Doesn't even need Go Meter bringing Iona down to their last 3 stocks. With only a 1 stock deficit now. Post to 2 and Iona to 3. Very strong stuff coming out of Crimson Vexus right now. Loving it. Now, Terry is a very strong mobility character. Has a lot of potential at close range, of course, just because of the nature of the FGC characters in this game, but also very, very quick. A lot quicker than characters like, I was gonna say Terry, than Kazuya, than Ryu. The only other FGC character that can kind of keep up with that kind of mobility is going to be, Ken. And because of that high mobility, you could pretty much put Terry wherever you want, and he's gonna do well. He can get like strings leading up to that middle platform. He could probably use his up B to retreat to the top platform if you do it from a jump. Though you probably would want like a Smashville for like that middle platform. That middle platform is going to get a lot of decent confirms going from there. Things like that. Or you go to Kalos. But I feel like Kalos, if you're Terry, is going to be something that you need to be kind of wary about what your matchup is going to be, because you can, with the side platforms on Kalos, you can recover high with Power Dunk, and it's a very strong recovery option for Terry, but you can easily get zoned out in neutral by zoning characters that just kind of want to stay on those side platforms. So in certain situations, you probably, as Terry, do want to go to Kalos, but in a matchup like Yoshi, for example, you can probably get a lot going with those side platforms. Now, Yoshi, I actually don't know how Terry does in this matchup, because what's going to be a problem is that double jump armor. Can Terry get through that effectively when Yoshi does this double jump? Very good high recovery. You need it's a 50-50. If you recover low against Yoshi, it's generally the safer option, because if Yoshi decides to contest that jump, it's gonna be over. And yeah, like the jump. And Yoshis do like to go for those early stage spikes off the ledge. Air dodge is gonna barely make it. Here's another thing. Yoshi. That's death. If you use your jump against a character like Yoshi, he will punish it for you using his Timberlands right off stage. Nair is such a strong move for Yoshi. Nair to crack shoot, up air. Post down their last stock. Right now, Crimson Vexus really needs to crank it up a little bit. Well, that's going to be a punish. And going. I actually do like these jumps because Yoshi is generally going for run-off options, though he is starting to catch on with things such as, jump backwards bear to kind of catch it. 131 cross stage is not enough for side B to take it. Able to recover, though, with the double jump and up B. Down tilt crack shoot. Reading the down air option, just being patient and waiting for it. Going for the up smash. Up smash was a little greedy at ledge. Side B is going to take it, though, putting Yoshi down to their last 2 stocks. Crimson Vexus at 47. Ooh, expecting the cross up on his shield, but Yoshi not able to get the punish. Oh, I like these shield options are kind of funny. Back air, gonna send. Oh, not the spike hitbox. But the jump is burned. Power dunk is going to be very useful in this situation. This is so crazy. Shield almost breaking. That's not enough to kill. I was gonna say, geez, especially on a character like Yoshi. Oh no, this is bad. That fair. Ooh. When you're off stage against Yoshi, fair is such a scary option from Yoshi. You need to be so cognizant of what you do when you're off stage against Yoshi. I was expecting a grab punish. Side B not strong enough to take it at this percent. Another one of them will probably take it though. Oh, intercepting the power dunk with neutral B, and up air is going to finish it off, putting Iona up 1-0 to post. And we reset the bracket again. So 9-9. Now that was finished with a 2 stock difference. Not that bad of a situation for post. That is something with a little bit of a few adjustments can be easily manageable in many situations. You know, not necessarily like enough to warrant like character switches, but it can be like play style kind of switches that kind of help with this. If it's gonna be the same players, I'd probably keep the same character lineup. I wouldn't probably rock the boat. It's just a matter of, you know, maybe switching the order. Maybe you send out Lone Wolf first. But when it comes to our stage list, of course, when we start these new rounds, it is always going to be from the starter set. So we're going to see Battlefield, Final Destination, Town and City, Pokemon Stadium 2, or Smashville. That is where we're going to end up right now. One of those 5. So how that works is winners from the previous round are going to ban 2. Then Post will ban 1, and then Iona will pick the remaining stage they want to play on. I would probably send Lone Wolf out first to just switch up the order a little bit. I think Wii Fit is a good starting character in many ways. Can probably get some good value out of stocks just because of the nature of how she kind of hovers off stage. You know, how she can kind of play a bit more beneficial off the sides, and how, you know, Wii Fit can also really skirmish decently. Especially when the stage list is looking like this. Stages like Town and City, Pokemon Stadium 2, Final Destination, even to an extent Battlefield. I feel like all of these stages are very strong stages, generally, for Wii Fit. So then once the stage just opens up, you can kind of get a bit more benefit for characters like Rool, where there's another version of Hollow Bastion ready to go, along with Smashville and things of that sort. You can also take into consideration what stages are available to you off the start for when you play. Because character picks in that choice are a lot more, you know, a lot more valuable. I bet we're going to see Crom off the start for Iona again, too, in this situation. I feel like Crom is just a strong character to start with as well. Especially when stages like Kalos are, you know, something he doesn't need to worry about. Stages like Yoshi Story, Kalos, probably aren't that great for Crom. He probably does fine on both, but you can really, on something like Kalos, you can really take advantage of his recovery. On something like Yoshi Story, you can really take advantage of it. Especially because of the Yoshi Story's like slants, it's probably a lot easier to punish Crom's recovery. Especially, you know, let's say we see K. Rool out again. Let's say we see Sonic's K. Rool come out again. Now, if Chrom recovers with up B, you can just dash attack. You wait until Chrom is at the upper apex of his up B, you just dash attack, the belly armor takes the hit, and then the dash attack will connect and just send Chrom right back off stage, where he's going to have a much tougher time getting back, especially if he burned his jump. In those situations, you know, or you can just throw Crown. It will send him at an angle where, oh, geez. Post coming, I'm pretty sure Post is coming out with a Ganon. Yeah. I don't know who plays Ganon in Post. I have not seen anybody play Ganon in a long time. Now, Ganon versus K. Rool, this is definitely a slugfest. Ganon probably struggles a bit in this matchup just because of, you know, in general, he struggles against projectiles. It's just, he has to, like, go in and he has to get those tomahawks going. And Ganon's mobility is not great. So you need to be staying in shield for the most part. Make your opponent feel pressured, you know, to throw out an option. Wow, belly armor's going to go right through the fair, too. Ganon at 101. And K. Rool only at 50%. Kind of a greedy F smash read right there. Well, not read, but try to punish with it. Wow, that was a really close recovery. Back in. Oh, I have really good timed up throw. Down air to up. Down air to up air is going to be a combo. And this is the problem with Ganon, though. Ganon is a very read-heavy character where he really needs to predict what your opponent is doing and punish accordingly, but you don't want to have the majority of your game plan be around punishes. You want to be able to play neutral in an effective way that covers multiple options. Up smash will punish the landing, though. Lead Ganon at 30. This is actually not a bad lead at all. Like, sorry. What's the opposite of a lead? I'm losing the words right now. This is pretty even right now. Ganon at 56%, Iona at 65. F-tilt not being enough to get that punish. I do like the spot dodge first. Very nice low recovery. Oh my god! The down air clanking with the up B, that is so good. I was so scared that Ganon was going to be able to recover back from that, but that up B hitbox is going to save Ganon. I probably would have gone for a grab there. You can grab punish as Ganon in that situation. Nice side B. Very nice down air. Oh, down tilt into F smash is going to take it. Putting Iona on their last stock and Post on their last stock as well. Just a big old slugfest coming out of these two villains right now. Oh, double hit of Crown into Blunderbuss. Oh, gonna punish that shield with a nice old grab. Up smash is going to put K. Rool at 107. Though these are situations where a little bit of rage on K. Rool will, you know, steal up these stocks. Ganon at 90. This is well within the realm of, you know, taking the kill on Post University right now. American Air Dodge is not going to get punished. Wow! I am so surprised. I get it. It's a spot dodge. But I'm so surprised he had enough time to throw out that S smash. That S smash has such a big windup. But able to clear it out, putting Post down to 8 stocks. Oh, sorry, 7 stocks, and Iona down to 6. Already a swing in Post's favor. This is the first time Post has been in the lead in this game tonight. Now, I will say, Post does not have. Here's the problem: counter picking when you win a match with Ganon is so tough. Because now you don't know who your opponent is coming in as. Ganon has almost no winning matchups in this game. It is going to be super hard to find a stage that is hyper beneficial for Ganon. I mean, you probably want a dual plat as Ganon. That's probably where you're going to shine the quote-unquote best. But there are definitely characters that can take advantage of, you know, a dual plat situation and kind of force Ganon to, you know, have him chase them around. It's just so hard. I don't even know. I mean, if I was Ganon, I'd probably ban flat stages if I can. Oh, that's tough too. I would probably ban big stages, to be honest. I would ban Kalos. I would ban Town and City. I would ban FD. Yeah, that's what I would personally do, because the less movement Ganon needs to do to get in on his opponent, the better. Otherwise, you could potentially get zoned out. And it's tough, because when you leave a stage like Smashville open, Smashville is super strong for certain zoners, because they can cover so many options. They can hide right under that platform at the edge. It's super simple for certain zoners to take advantage of that situation. And on Battlefield, they can do the same thing. It's so tough. Like, if you're a Ganon player, all the respect to you, man. All the respect. And, you know, but we will see. Because the major benefit Ganon is going to have is that if he can read what his opponent is going to do, the punishes are massive. Ganon can take, you know, stocks in 3 hits, but it's a matter of making sure you get those 3 hits and you capitalize on them to their fullest extent. Especially when Ganon is at higher percent. Rage is going to be a super strong thing on Ganon. Wow, okay. Chrom versus Ganon. I don't think this is the worst thing ever, because Chrom is an exploitable character. Ganon has a down air that can really punish those situations. I don't think this is the worst thing ever. It's still a bad matchup, but I think it could have been way worse for Ganon. And dual plat is going to be the name of the game today on Small Battlefield. Now, stat side B. Ooh, not able to punish the side B. Ganon at 15%. Side B is going to be on there right now. Going to tech right out of it. I probably would have gone for a nair out of that down throw, though it's tough. Maybe down for dash attack? I don't know. Reading the jump in with the F smash. Again, reads for Ganon are super, super important. Down air is not going to be safe. Oh, good job DIing in. When you're getting in Chrom's up B, you need to DI in. Sorry, towards stage rather, not towards Chrom. Wow, and jab to back air is going to take it. Those confirms on this Chrom player are super strong. He has those down pat. Bringing this game 6-6. Dead even right now. And with Iona having advantage on stage pick right now, again, Chrom probably does decently well on a pretty big swath of the stages. If you can bring him to Kalos, though, it's probably a tough stage for him. Just because of his recovery and how easily you can kind of wait him out there on the platform. So, like, let's say you're K-Rool. You wait on that platform on the side, wait for Chrom to recover low, then you just drop through platform and dare. It's probably a very difficult thing for him to kind of rectify in that situation. But Chrom can, you know, also has all these follow-ups from like jab to bear and whatnot. It's tough. Though I will say that if Chrom is on stage and he starts throwing out jab and he wants to get that jab bear confirmed, it is pretty nice to just, you know, be like, hey, I'm not gonna get up here. I'm gonna let go of ledge and go to that top platform, and I'm gonna bide my time a little bit longer. It's probably pretty nice to be able to do that against Chrom on that stage. Though he could always contest you when you land on that platform with Fair. Fair isn't the most consistent kill move on Chrom. It's definitely gonna be Bear. But at least you're getting hit by something a little weaker, you know? Chrom versus Wii Fit is on the menu again. Let's see if we can get the run back. Let's see if the Lone Wolf can show what for on this. Again, Chrom has hyper mobility, though, able to get around a lot of these projectiles and kind of contest them back. Side, you know, volleyball, it can get contested by Chrom's pretty big disjoints. Up B out of shield is going to be super strong, especially on that middle platform. Low recovery. I like the patience in waiting out with that grab right there. Now, that dash attack, you could have punished that. You could have punished that dash attack. Wow! Not quite enough to kill, but this is putting Wii Fit at 118, stalling out with volleyball, low recovery. F smash. F smash. I actually, it wasn't it wasn't a horrible choice. I kind of like this mid recovery though. Though F tilt is a very strong kill move that will take the stock on Lone Wolf right now. I love the weird hitboxes on the Wii Fit trainer. Dash attack. Gonna send the palm right up. Really good up smash. I'm actually surprised that didn't kill though. It was very close to killing. You can grab that. Don't roll in. There we go. Grab. Or punish with the S smash. That is a good shot as well. Now, Chrom does have mix-up potential. When he does Dancing Blade on your shield, he can, you know, make it so that's a little bit safer by, you know, ending it earlier. But if he does it, you know, all the way through, then it's super unsafe. That's when he tries to read that you're going to drop shield trying to punish something. So very good cognizance coming out of Lone Wolf, knowing that he was actually going to dedicate himself to the entire Dancing Blade. Cross up with that back air. Not able to get the punish on the landing, stalling out, so it's just out of range of F tilt with side B, but is going to get punished from the roll with F tilt. F tilt is going to be such a super strong move, though it might have been F smash. I didn't see it quite enough. That side smash is going to be super strong. Down tilt, really good spacing tool for Chrom. F tilt going to send him right back off stage. I really like that attempt with the neutral B. Though, if Chrom does recover low enough, he can avoid it. It can be a little safer than you think it is. Chrom off stage. He's going to be jumping in. Trying to go for the roll reads, but when you do a roll read like that, you should just let it rip. You shouldn't, like, charge at it, because then your opponent has time to react and punish you accordingly. That jab will hit certain ledge hangs. It's very annoying. It hits below ledge on certain characters. Dash attack. Oh, that's not going to get punished. Oh, really good weight, actually. Jab into fair is not a confirm, but it can be a mix-up, and it is going to take it. Putting post down to their last three. And was there a stock taken on Iona? Yes. So Iona down to 5. So again, 2 stock deficit. We're in a very similar situation to where we were in the previous round. 2 stock deficit. I think this is going to be Crimson Vex is coming in again. So Crimson is going to have to do a pretty big, you know, turnaround here. Not out of the realm of possibility. As long as you hold on to 1 stock, hold on to 2 of your stocks, it's very manageable. But Terry against Chrom, I feel like it's going to be even. Terry can, you know, take advantage of certain things like we were talking about before, how he can kind of run off Power Wave and whatnot. And we did see this matchup in the previous set, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. No, maybe we didn't. I can't remember anymore. There's just so many matchups happening in such a short period of time. Sometimes you kind of like forget what's exactly has happened. But Terry versus Chrom. Probably make me decent use that middle platform as Terry. And you do want to kind of avoid the disjoint. You're 2 hyper-mobile characters, but there is a disjoint on 1 character. Probably want to bring it to a smaller stage. You probably want to bring Chrom to something like Smashville, so you can get kind of your confirms from like Nair and whatnot, something like Hollow Bastion. But I feel like Chrom also gets good benefits off of those stages as well. It's just tough because neither of these characters are like, you know, they kind of want the same general game plan. They want to get in on you. They want to be in your face. It's just that Terry needs to get even closer to your face because he does not have a sword to, you know, kind of get in there. He does have disjoints with like F tilt and whatnot, But he doesn't have any like big swings with like fair or bear. It's just like these are things that he uses his limbs for. A lot of Terry's invulnerable moves are going to be on the ground, where like F tilt, up tilt. I don't think down smash has invincibility on the legs, though it might. But Terry has a bit more benefit swinging on the ground in some matchups. Though again, against a character like Chrom, he just has a sword. It's gonna zone out Terry no matter what you really do. So as Terry, you need to be as mobile as possible, get in on your opponent, make sure you get your combos going to their full worth, and make sure you build up the percent when you do get that advantage in. And you can punish Chrom for his recovery, because Terry probably has a more versatile recovery than Chrom. You actually have high recovery mix-ups where Chrom doesn't. Chrom just can't recover high unless he literally is like jumping. I don't even know. I guess you need to you need to up B and have the kind of like Cloud, where sometimes Cloud will recover high and he goes up and straight down. It's even more. If you do that as Chrom, oh my god, you're probably gonna get punished, because it takes so long to come out and finally hit that platform. With Chrom, you need to either recover with an air dodge to the side or always recover low. There's really not a whole lot around it. And as Terry, you have the potential to recover high, mid, or low, depending on what you really want to do and how you kind of mix up your timings and whatnot. And here it comes. We are getting the Chrom versus Terry. Oh, now we're on Battlefield for this. Do I like this? I don't know if I would pick Battlefield against Chrom. You probably can. You probably can make better use of that top platform for your combos as Terry, though Chrom always has the ability to up B in the middle of stage to kind of escape to that top platform. Yeah, honestly, I'm thinking about it, and this is probably even, I would say, because now Terry at least has the some top platform options to get around Chrom's disjoints and whatnot, because that's going to be the primary problem here. No! That is a huge problem when it comes to Terry's recovery. For his attacks, he does not automatically grab onto ledge. So if you buffer an air dodge like that and you cannot grab onto ledge when you're holding down, you are going to miss that ledge. It's super unfortunate. That SD is super unfortunate. Ooh, catching the cross up with jab into jab power dunk. Up B is going to get snuffed out. That could have... Interesting. Okay, I could have sworn that could have been a frame trap on Chrom's part. Not able to get the frame trap out, and he is going to get punished for it. Comes back to the jab power dunk. F tilt is going to be essentially a sword move. Oh, Terry just burned his jump off stage. Very good air dodge. F tilt. Burn your jump. You got to be careful when you burn your jump like that. Wow. Jab, F tilt, and power dunk. In those situations, I would probably want to see a bit more power wave to knock Chrom a bit further off. Go meter is going to be online. American air dodge in. That power dunk is going to get punished. High recovery. I would recover low at this point. Very good low recovery. Very good Buster Wolf. I do notice that Crimson Vexus does like to drop shield and doesn't opt for grab punishes. I would probably recommend a bit more of those. But this is going to be post down to their last stock, and Iona down to stock 4. But that DI was a little suspect on Iona's part. Putting post down to 1 stock and Iona down to 3. Putting Crimson Vexus on top for this match. So now... Crimson has to play perfect in order to kind of get this going. He needs to get a 3 stock. He cannot afford to lose a single stock. Now, who did they send out last time? Was it a K-Rool? I don't think we've seen the K-Rool again, did we? Yes, we did. We did see the K-Rool. It was K-Rool, Chrom. I don't remember who their final player was. I don't remember what character it was. I'm sure the post people are fully aware of who that player was, and now they're gonna, you know, counterpick appropriately. Now again, Terry will get a large benefit from a large majority of these stages. If you're going against Zona, though, stages like Kalos are probably going to be a bit suspect. It was Yoshi. That was it. Okay. So now, this was pretty... Now, the last time around, this was pretty tough for Crimson Vexus. There needs to be a lot of adjustments made in order for Crimson to get this going. And again, down to his last stock, he needs to play this absolutely perfect against Yoshi. And Yoshi is a character that, you know... due to Yoshi's high air mobility, he can't afford to make some mistakes off stage. It's not the end of the world for him. He can pretty much recover wherever he wants to. Up air straight. Oh, not quite. Actually going to fall out of it. And back air, not able to tech it. Very nice side beat and up B. Preemptive spot dodge is going to get punished by Yoshi. Oh. Oh, he did have his jump. Okay, he did have his jump. Iona's Yoshi at 115, though Terry is going to be thrown off stage. Very good low recovery. Ooh, that was such a scary thing. Especially as Terry. When you're off stage as Terry, you have to hold on to your jumps. Side B is not quite enough to take it. Yoshi's a heavy boy. Oh, trying to read the roll. But that Buster Wolf is going to take the stock off of Yoshi. Power Dunk is going to be evasive. And again, right now Crimson Vexus needs something, though Terry can steal stocks with when Go Meter is online. Yoshi already at 86. Oh, very nice rolls. Yoshi at 102. This is in the realm to take another stock for Crimson Vexus. Oh, jump is burns, though. Side B is going to help him recover. Whoa. Yeah, and the bear is going to take it. Yep. And that puts the match at 2-0 in favor of Iona, clearing it out. Because, again, these are best of threes. Iona comes out on top tonight. Really good stuff coming from Iona. Really good stuff coming out of Post as well. These were very close matches. Yes, we always need more Power Geyser. Power Geyser for days. Of course. But thank you all for joining me. My name has been Frisco. It's always a pleasure playing and kind of casting with everybody. Are we going to get another side match? Because I'll keep it going if they keep playing. I will definitely keep it going if they keep playing. So again, Iona comes out on top for today. But if they keep playing, I will keep commentating. I don't mind it. I'll throw my hat in the ring too. I always love to play. But again, very good stuff coming out of Iona tonight. Why did that unmute? I think they're gonna keep playing. I mean, I'll commentate for a little while longer if they keep this going. It's always nice to kind of just review matches even more. But otherwise, this match is done. It is in Iona's favor. They won it tonight. But very good stuff coming out of both sides. Good stuff from Post tonight, ever improving, and good stuff to Iona. they're taking their time selecting now. Unless we're in the part of the is we aren't they don't change like the how many games there are midway through, do they? Like it's not best of 5s now. It's all best of 3s. Oh, arena's been shut down. Oh geez. Okay. They're not going any farther. But again, thank you all for joining me tonight. My name has been Frisco. And I will see you tomorrow when we do... we're going to be doing a bit more Smash tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow we have Smash Purple at 6 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, going up against SNHU Blue. And then right after that, at 7 p.m., we have Smash Orange going against SNHU, if we have some time to commentate over them. And then Thursday, we also have Halo Infinite versus SAGU at 8 p.m. And yeah, we have a lot going on, and plus we always have Rocket League going and whatnot, and we have Valorant and all these different things. So again, thank you guys for joining me tonight. It's always a pleasure. My name's been Frisco, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.